Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All the problems and solutions begin from I. All the problems and solutions are maintained in I, and all the problems and solutions dissolve in I. If the I is correctly recognized, we get into the solution channel. If the I is not recognized, we get into the problem channel. Therefore, all the spiritual inquiry is regarding four principles. First principle about our identity. Second principle about what the world is. Third principle, who the God is. And fourth principle, what is the spiritual practice. When these four things are clear, then there are no problems in life. And when out of these four, even one is not clear, then there are all problems in life. This is what exactly happened with Bhagwan Rama. He had a clear picture about himself. Out of these four principles, if this one is sorted out, clear picture about our identity, all the three get dissolved. They don't stand. And therefore, when Rama discovered that he is essentially divine and he has just to play the role. See? So, what is spirituality? Spirituality is playing our role effectively in a given situation at a given time. And for playing any role effectively, what is required? For example, we are here and now both of us are playing a role. I am playing the role of speaking, talking, giving a lecture, and you are playing a role of listening or hearing, to be more precise. That's the difference between hearing and listening. Hearing happens, listening you have to put efforts. Now when I know this is my role that I have to play, then I give myself a zero choice. Number one. Number two, to play any role, we have to be one with that role. Then only that acting becomes perfect. And to be one with the role, we have to remain in the utter present. So, what will be the spiritual practice therefore? The spiritual practice will be all the time living only in the present. When we start living only in the present, we unburden ourselves from all other roles. It is something like, we all are digital children these days. So, on your laptop you can open 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. Out of so many windows, only one window becomes activated at a time, not all. That window which is activated, it can be worked upon. Others, yes, they are there, let them wait. And one day it so happened, for the first time when I never knew anything about this laptop, etc., I kept on opening different windows. And then there were so many windows, as if the desktop had a hole, so many windows. And then it got hang up. And worry now, why it is not working, why it is not working. So I told my friend, I say something wrong, you please come and do. When he saw there were about 20, 30 windows open, then he said, look here, Swamiji, when you open more windows, the speed is reduced. At a time, so many functions are going on. So many programs are activated and the speed goes down, and when this computer is no more able to take up, it hangs up. Exactly this is what happens in our life. Why we hang up? Because so many roles are being simultaneously tackled. Like here I am talking to you. So only one role, give a talk. But instead of that, if I start thinking, tomorrow I have to do this thing, day before yesterday I have done this thing, I have not finished that thing. That means I am mixing up too many roles together. And as a result, my performance in the present role will not be perfect. Therefore, Rama knew this. After having heard from Vasishtha Muni that we are all in this world to play our role according to the divine design. He is the director. There was a great Mahatma. He said once, the world is moving with my will. So when he said like this thing, everybody around, Maharaji never talks like this. Why today he is talking like that? He never talks like this. The world is moving with my will. So they asked. He said, no, don't worry, sometime else. And after again a week or two, they asked. They say, very simple. You should have understood by now. Because my will is not different from Lord's will. See, जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहा है. समस्या है कहाँ? समस्या आ जाती है when we start swimming against the current of the river. When you swim along the current of the river, there is no problem. And therefore, living in the present is the only way to play whatever role we have to play perfectly. And when we know this is just a role that we are playing, then there is no success, there is no failure. Then what it is? Time pass. I'll give an example about this. My whole philosophy is based on these two words. Life is time pass. This principle I learnt in one of my interactions with a child. Many years before, I went to somebody's house for food. And when I went, the mother said, Swamiji, it will take 10-15 minutes more. I said, okay, never mind. I will not go without eating food, don't worry. So I thought, let me watch TV. So they had a child, about 8 years or 7 years, boy. He said, Swamiji, no more TV. I said, all right, no TV. Then I took newspaper, no newspaper. Then we'll play carom. I said, hey man, I don't know how to play that. I'll teach you. He was bent upon. Naturally, I had to take food in his house. How can I become namak haram? I said, all right. Better. And then we sat together, he organized everything. And he was so expert in playing carom that he started taking the dice one after another. And I was getting frustrated. I said, look here, this fellow is going to defeat me. Means what? I'm a Swami, I cannot be defeated. So, when my turn came, then I started playing Jugaad technology. You know, India is famous for Jugaad technology. So, I used Jugaad technology. Then I asked him, hey, whose photo is that? Is it a photo of Lata Mangeshkar? So, when he is looking that side, I'll take 3-4 of them, put in my video. See, theft is not a crime unless you are proved. It's a rule. So, I did it once, twice. Third time I was caught. Then he started crying. Mommy, cheat. I said, look here, don't cry. You will win now. See, you are so good, you know. I will not do like that, okay? And we started again. Now, I use the same technique, but the other way around. I started putting the dice in his pocket so that he wins. And when this was happening, halfway we gone through, the mother says, Swamiji, food is ready. I said, hey, come on, leave it. Let's go and have food. No, now we have to complete the game. Now you are getting defeated, therefore you are afraid. Now see, the principle. For him, getting a victory or a defeat was an issue. For me, 15 minutes time passed till the food comes. See, friends, recognize this principle. Bhagavan says, Gita, yoga kshemam vahamyaham. All that is needed for us, He provides. And all that is required to be protected, He protects. We start living in the utter present. Why we suffer in life is only because we are carrying two loads. One is the load of the past in the form of memories, and second is the load of the future, our attempt to solve the non-existing problems. We only project problem, and then we want a solution for the projected problem. See, like once I was going in a bus to Badrinath. There was one USA NRI, and she said, Swamiji, I came all the way from USA. You have to explain me everything. All right, explain. You sit with me. I said, all right. As if they are paid, they oblige me. I said, all right. I will sit near the window, you sit next to me and explain me. I said, okay, sit down. Then I started explaining, Mama, that is a tree. See, that is a stone. This is a mountain. See, this is the sun. Swamiji, you are making a fool of me. I said, I don't have to. You are self-sufficient. And thus we are going. And when we went quite high, and then she said, Swamiji, can I change the seat? I said, you can change the seat. Change the seat, came in the aisle seat, I was near the window. Swamiji, suppose our bus goes down, there are about at least 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 feet ditch, if the bus goes down. I didn't reply. Again, Swamiji, suppose our bus goes down. I didn't reply. Third time she got white. Swamiji, you are not replying my question. I said, Mama, there will be no need to reply the question when the bus goes down. So what she was doing, instead of enjoying the present journey, she was projecting a problem and trying to solve it. These are the two things which do not allow us to remain in the present. And he who is not in the present can never enjoy life. Never enjoy. There was a school, and in that school the teacher asked, come on children, I want to see how intelligent you are. And said, I will tell you only once, be attentive, no second time repeating. Then I will ask you. Okay, everybody. This is small finger, this is ring finger, this is middle finger, this is index finger, this is thumb, this is palm, this is wrist, this is lower arm, the elbow, upper arm, the shoulder. Understood? Yes. You tell. So the student started. Shoulder, middle finger, useless. Wrong. So many children tried, nobody did. There was one innocent looking child, not even bothering what is happening in the class. So, what about you? I can tell. And he told perfectly well, not a single mistake. Then the teacher came. Hey, how come you told so perfectly well? Kidney. Because of the kidney. अब समझ में आया. Instead of the brain, he knew everything, but where is the brain and kidney? He didn't know. When we laugh, when we are happy, that time we are in the present. Be very attentive. When we laugh, we are happy, we are in the present. When we are happy, we are nobody. We are neither man nor woman, young, old, husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, father, in-law, outlaw, nothing. We are nobody. The moment we become somebody, we cannot be our own being. See, friends. Therefore, what Bhagwan Rama did, he remained always in the present. So when he was in Chitrakoot, he enjoyed that place. He didn't suffer. They used to go for long walks, nice place, living in the, as if it was a Bali holiday planned for 13 years. Beautiful place. Have you gone to Chitrakoot? It's very beautiful place. And in this manner, when the time came that he has to go in the forest, etc., he did that also, cheerfully, happily. When he has to go to Lanka to do the job, that also he did cheerfully. He had no obsession about anything. And the best part of Rama's character is, when Ravana was killed, that time Bhagwan Ram told Vibhishana and Lakshmana. Vibhishana was told, please go and do all the rites of your elder brother. And he tells Lakshmana, you also go with him. As much he is his brother, he is our brother also. And then he makes a statement, after death, no enmity remains. See the greatness. Therefore, friends, if we are living in the utter present, all our faculties remain bright and brilliant. And thereafter, whatever we do, spontaneously, effortlessly, it is exactly what is required to be done at a given time. And therefore, there is no arrogance about the success, and there is no guilt about the failure. See, one of the most important principles is this. This happened in Calcutta. There used to be one lady who was listening to my talks. After the talk was over, she came. Swamiji, today you have unburdened all my load in my whole life, which I could not do it. What happened? Please tell me. She said, everybody tells that we should love everybody, we should not hate anybody. But I was trying to do, but I could not love my mother-in-law. And you all the time, you people, satsangi tell, you should love everybody. But I cannot. What should I do? Then I said, then what happened? No, you told something very good. What is that? You told, you don't expect that your mind will like everything or dislike nothing. It cannot happen. Bhagavad Gita tells, Indriyasyarthe raga dvesho vyavasthito. It is natural that we will have likes and dislikes. It's natural. We don't like something, we like something. See? Then what is to be done? Tayoho vasham na agachet. Don't come under the influence of your personal likes and dislikes. That's all. Don't imagine that I should love everybody. Therefore, go and start hugging every person on the road. No, that is not the way. See, idea is we live in this world in such a manner that no dent is made on our mind as a result of our interaction with the world. The two types of dents are made. One dent is that of liking. The second dent is that of disliking. If the liking and disliking precipitates on our mind as a result of interaction, we are samsari. It is not necessary that we have to like everything, but at the same time we should not come under the influence. That's all. Then how to tolerate that? Just know for certain it is not going to remain for the whole life. See, wherever I go, this practice has been happening to me for last so many years. Anywhere I go, the first thought comes in my mind, I have to go away from this place in 2 days, in 3 days. I am not here for eternity. I came to his house. Know very well, tomorrow I have to dispatch. Now the same principle is applied for the whole life. Be attentive. We are all here on a vacation. After the vacation is over, we have to go back. And when we have to go back home, how much eager we become. See, whatever beautiful place we may go, 5-star hotel, spa, and Bali massage, everything, whatever it may be, you can never enjoy being there all the time. After some time, no, let's go home. And after coming to home, pull your cot with 3.5 legs. The other side, the one leg is supported by, a chair. And you go and sit on that. And the cot makes a beautiful musical. And then you tell your wife, honey, can you get me a glass of tea? She curses you all the time, chai, chai, chai. And she prepares the tea and gives you tea in a cup which is deaf. It has no ear. And that cup has got, the chips on the rim. And she gives you no chai pure. The joy in that is Brahmanandam Paramasukadam, because you have come home. All of us do this every day. What is the meaning of going to sleep? Number one, we discard the whole world. Number two, the last japa goes on. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Till this japa goes, I and the want is there. The sleep has not started. An ultimate thing, even the I is discarded. The moment I is discarded, the want also goes away. What remains is the sleep. And in that sleep, we are nobody. There is none other than us. There is no sense of incompleteness. There is no desire. There is no anger. There is no nothing. But there is bliss. Any work you do for 3, 4, 5 hours, how much tired we become? But we sleep for 5, 6, 8 hours. How fresh we become? What exactly happens in deep sleep is only one thing. We unburden all the load of our past in the form of Mr. So-and-so. And the load of the Mr. Somebody is such heavy that we are tired of life. The only thing we all unknowingly know, when we go to sleep, all somebodies are dissolved and there is nobody. Recognize this principle as Lord Rama. Do one experiment right away. Whatever we are sitting, perfectly all right, don't change. You are perfectly all right. Now close your eyes and become parents. And see what thoughts come. Stop. Now the second experiment. Become children. And see what thoughts come. Stop. Now remain as nobody. See what thoughts come. When the experiment's over, open your eyes and listen. When we became parents, the thoughts were about kids. When we became children, thoughts were about our parents. And when we were nobody, no thoughts. No thoughts, nobody. No worries, all bliss. This conscious practice is devotion to Lord. When we come before the Lord and Matha Teko, what exactly it means? We disappear. Only He remains. And who is He? Either He is everybody or He is nobody. Either the water is every wave or the water is no wave. Remaining as everybody is a path of devotion. Remaining as nobody is the path of inquiry. When everything is me alone, there cannot be desire, there cannot be anger, there cannot be greed, there cannot be ego. And when I am nobody, there also there cannot be anger, there cannot be greed, there cannot be problem. So either be everything or be nobody. Like we learn swimming only once in our life. Once we learn, we never forget. Everything we can forget. Swimming, riding a bicycle, we don't forget. What is the reason? The reason is we do not learn swimming or riding a bicycle by a mind or intelligence. And therefore, there is no possibility of forgetting it. What is gathered through the mind and intellect, that alone is subjected to forgetting. Only once we learn. If this is true with this experience, it is equally true. We have to know our being only once. Thereafter, the reality, Paramatma, Rama, He alone expresses through all our activities, through all our words, through all our thoughts. See? Expression of Rama through us in these three ways, action, words and thought, is only one way, and that is the Lord being bliss. Only happiness is expressed. So we do everything to express happiness. We don't do anything to get happiness. See? We talk not to get happiness from the talk, but our speech is an expression of happiness. We think not to get happiness, but the thought is an expression of happiness. And this blissful expression is a creative force. It cannot be a destructive force. A happy person can never be destructive. See, a miserable person can never be creative. On the contrary, a miserable person doesn't like if somebody is happy. Once I was going from Howrah to Bombay by train, many years before. I was pretty young that time, 30, 40 years before. So, because of some accident on the railways, our train has to stop halfway. It was horribly hot, summer months, no facility of any kind, no water, no nothing, no railway station. And India, nothing, you have to simply wait. So, there was one man with his daughter. He had gone from Bombay to Howrah to purchase clothes for her marriage, because in Bombay clothes are not available. This funny thing in India, you see. Bombay people think if they have to buy the things for the marriage, they will go to Calcutta. Calcutta people will think, to buy, we should go to the Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram people will go to Banaras. And they feel, we have done shopping for the marriage of our daughter. He did that. Now he was going back to Bombay. Because the train stopped, we were waiting. I was on the top berth. After some time I came down, walked here and there. Had some reading book again sitting. So that man asked me, what do you do? I said, I do nothing. That's why I'm Babaji. I'm good for nothing. I do nothing. You don't have to go anywhere. I said, no, I have to go anywhere. Are you not worried? I said, no, on the contrary, I am happy. We have paid railways for 24 hours, but we will be using 36 hours, So we are not at a loss. He got so angry with me. As if I have made that accident and I am responsible. He became so angry. You people have nothing to do. I had to get my daughter married and it is getting late. I don't know what I am going to do. And as if, I am responsible for everything happening. So I was enjoying his anger. That daughter felt very bad. She said, Papa, what are you talking? What else can be done? You wait. Nothing can be done here. Tu jo baith. Tumko kya aata hai? Arre, becoming angry is not a solution to the problem. But when a person is frustrated and miserable, he never likes anybody happy around. मैं इतना दुखी हूँ और ये हंस रहे तबला बजा दे. See, friends, therefore, real spiritual life is what Rama lived. He was in and through all the time happy. And whatever role he has to play, he played perfectly well as an ideal person. See, he was, although fully aware of his divinity, he never forgot that he has to play the role of the son of Dasharatha. Everybody in this world has to play their role. And if we play our role perfectly well, life is beautiful. See? And with that, then look at the same world. Your vision is totally different. You will never see ugliness in this world because your vision has changed. You know what is that vision? That vision is the vision which mother has about her child. See? Anything the child does, mother glorifies. Anything. One example I will tell you. To what extent the mother's love means the God's love for us. See, there was one young couple married for 3-4 years and came to see me and said, very good, married. What about the calendars? Have you not printed? I said, don't worry. Next year you come with the baby, okay? And then, when the baby was about 8 months, I have finished my lecture, last stop, and I was sitting there giving prasad. So people will come, do namaskar, give Guru Dakshina, and then go. So she came, and when everybody had gone, and she brought the child and put in my lap. Swamiji, your child. I said, thank you very much. You know, you have seen all these people who have come, they have given me Guru Dakshina, so this is mine. You have given me this child as Guru Dakshina, thank you very much. I will make him a Babaji, okay? Take prasad and go. She started crying, no, Swamiji, I don't mean that. I said, but you have done it now. I am sitting on the Vyasapit, you have given me your son. So he will be my child now. I will make him a good Babaji. She started crying. I said, don't cry, man. I am not fool to carry this load. Take it. And after some time, when the child was, I was talking to the child and all that, I said, hey, Mama, lift him. He is dirty fellow. I think he has done something. Smell is coming. She was so happy. He was not miserable. Swamiji, you are great. I said, what great? Last 3 days he has not done. In my lab he has done. See, even that is glorified by the mother. She didn't feel bad about it. See, friends, when our love is of that quality, like the Lord loves His creation, in the same manner, when we are able to live in this world, do our duties perfectly well, but at the same time, love in our heart for the creation does not subside, then alone we have understood little bit of the greatness and the character of Bhagavan Rama. Rama is nowhere in Ayodhya. As long as human beings exist on this planet, Rama will continue to live in the hearts of the people. See, friends, we have to rule the hearts of the people, not the lands. See? The moment you become aware of yourself, everything disappears. And that which cannot disappear, aheyam, that which cannot be rejected, that alone remains. Keeping in tune with this principle, we play the role of this mega drama where we are put by His will. Then we will know Ramayana is nothing but our own story. There are moments of joy, there are moments of miseries. There is victory, there is defeat. There are friends, there are enemies. People will appreciate like we appreciate Rama. People will condemn Rama like the Vali did, Ravana did. This is how the life is. If the life of Rama can inspire us to live in this mode of cheerful existence, then only our devotion to the Rama is perfect. or else is only making a noise, Ram, 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 and disturbing that poor Rama all the time. Let us pray to the Lord that may Him express through us. And He can express through us if we have no agenda of ours. He can express through us only if we are available to Him. Kabir ji used to say, जब मैं था तब हरि नहीं, जब हरि है तब मैं नहीं. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्छते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.